Okay, think about it. You've got hundreds, maybe thousands of followers. Your group chats are buzzing nonstop. I mean, on paper, you are one of the most connected human beings in history. So why are we even here? Why is there still this question we have to answer? Why, with all of that, all those notifications, all those likes, all those shares lighting up our screens? But why does it still feel like you're just a phantom, just haunting the edges of a world that feels like it's happening somewhere else to someone else? It's that hollow feeling, right? That quiet ache when you finally put the phone down and the silence just rushes in. And what do? We try to fix that feeling by connecting more, by posting more, by trying even harder to be seen. But we've got the diagnosis all wrong. We're treating the wrong illness. This is the absolute heart of the issue. We're starving for something real, and we just keep reaching for potato chips, a digital snack, a like, a comment. It can't satisfy a spiritual hunger. It's just a temporary distraction. It's not the cure. So here's the crucial shift we need to make. We think the problem is external, that we're somehow disconnected from all those other people. But the real issue? It's internal. It's not about being disconnected from them. It's that we've completely forgotten who we actually are. We've lost the connection to ourselves. And to really get this, let me tell you a quick story. It's a little parable about a small wave way out in the middle of this vast ocean. And this wave is absolutely freaking out. This little wave is looking at all the bigger waves with just total jealousy. And it's looking at the shore with pure terror. It spends its entire short little life comparing itself, competing, and just dreading its own end. Does that sound at all familiar? This state of mind actually has a name. It's called dualism. It's that constant nagging feeling of being a separate me up against a big, scary, competitive world. It is the root of that comparison anxiety you feel every single time you scroll. But then, a wise old wave kind of rolls by, and it sees this little wave's panic, and it offers a piece of advice, a correction, really, that changes absolutely everything. You aren't a wave, it says. You are water. See, the little wave was never a separate, fragile little thing. It was, and it had always been, the entire ocean just expressing itself in a temporary form. And listen, this isn't just a nice little story. This is the secret of what's called non-duality. And it is a direct map for you, for your own mind, right now. So let's map this directly onto our lives. Your digital self, that profile picture, the bio, that perfectly curated grid, that is the wave. It's fragile, it's temporary, and it's totally obsessed with its own survival. But your real self, that's the water. It's the vast underlying awareness that you share with every single person you see online. I mean, really think about it for a second. Can the ocean be lonely? No, of course not. It's connected to everything. It is everything. And when you shift your identity from being that fragile little wave to being the vast ocean, the feeling of separation, of loneliness, it can't exist. It dissolves. Okay, so this might sound great philosophically, but how do you actually use this when that doom-scrolling anxiety kicks in? Well, here is a simple, practical mindset shift you can try. The next time you feel that digital loneliness creeping in, try this. First, consciously see the wave. Just look at your little profile, your digital ego. Second, actually let yourself feel its fear. Acknowledge that tiny wave's panic about being liked or seen or ignored. And then third, just gently remind yourself, this isn't really me. I am the water. You are the vast shared awareness that is experiencing your profile and every other profile you see on that screen. We have to stop outsourcing our sense of connection. You don't need to find it through a signal or a platform. You are the connection. You are the entire network. So I'll just leave you with this thought. The next time your phone battery dies and the screen goes dark and all you can see is your own reflection, ask yourself, is that the end of the little separate wave? Or is that the exact moment you finally get to remember the infinite, connected ocean you've been all along?
Subscribe for daily wisdom.